attention, attention. Overly blunt in this one. First to mention, gotta get your Thursday right for the weekend. Overly blunt podcast for the treatment. Keeping this shit 100 not a notch low. Cause 99 too far from a hundo. New week, new Thursday. Oh, B.O.P.
Yo, it's good.
It's your boy Chris X, man.
We're keeping it 99 is way too far from 100.
Y'all already know the deal. New week, new Thursday.
Did you record that?
And visual on Sunday.
Hey, what the fuck is up? You guys know already. You guys know. So that means I don't have to be here and you guys can like maneuver your way.
We'll put like a sex doll right there, just with the mouth open.
Nah, you can't Jersey Shore me. Yeah, remember when they did that to Sammy on Jersey Shore?
No.
Yeah. Oh man, you didn't watch the new one? I mean, like the latest one, the family reunion one.
I don't have cable.
I mean, I don't either, but you know, there's finessing ways to do it. It's 2019, you know.
Yeah. But that's effort on Jersey Shore.
I feel that, but I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it when I did have cable because my brother was still here. But that shit was. I liked it. It was a reunion.
Dude, no, Jersey Shore actually, like, I was like, this is shit stupid, and then I watched it and I could not stop laughing.
That shit. Snooki changed reality TV culture.
Oh, Snooki.
She did. Snooki changed reality TV culture. She was like, yeah, after Snooki, everybody was on that rad shit, just obnoxious, trying to get like a look, trying to just be, yeah. Snooki shook reality TV up.
But she's doing good for herself now or something, right? With JWoww?
Yeah. No, I'm saying like they brought the show back. And I guess it was like, I guess she'd be doing all the behind the scenes shit. Like, you know, she's the one trying to like, just talking to MTV and trying to get everybody back together. And I guess the new season was a family reunion and they all linked up back in Miami. But except Sammy. Sammy was the only one that didn't.
Oh.
But when they got there, they had a blow-up doll of her. So, like, there she was Sammy. So, that shit was funny. I liked it.
Funny.
I liked it. I was entertained. They did it like 2 seasons. And then I was like all of Ronnie's bullshit drama with his baby mama. Like, he got dragged in the car. All that shit, yeah.
I did not know all this.
You know, I indulge in entertainment bullshit, shit that don't matter. I indulge in it too. You know, I know about it. It is what it is, right?
I watch ASMR, like when you like see the people chewing or you hear them, and then what? Why are you shaking
It's
your
like
head?
stupid
It is
quiet
not
noises.
stupid.
I mean, no, like it's stupid quiet.
It's
like
really,
dummy quiet.
Yeah, and
what
just
is it?
Like
ASMR. It's like you do like whispering shit and
you
the
eat
quietest
food.
sounds ever, but it sounds loud.
Wait, is it a video you watch while you're eating or what?
No,
Nah.
it's like if someone were to record me eating like freaking like fried chicken or like a lot of people do like seafood and because it's kind of in like the Asian culture, so they'll go ham on a big ass bowl of noodles.
A lot of those are Asian culture. Mm-hmm. All that shit.
So it'll be a big ass bowl of noodles and they're just like. And like I watch it at like 1 a.m. I'm like,
what the hell? So you're just watching to hear the smacking sound?
The food looks bomb.
Because it's some type of like I want to call it a fetish.
Bro,
I want to call it.
You like the smacking sound? You like that noise? You like that? But I don't. Yeah.
I mean, I think cheesy noodles should be a fetish.
I don't know, Jess. I don't know. That's interesting that you enjoy those. You enjoy the bomb mac and cheese sound, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Damn, dog.
The fried chicken. Sounds bomb.
Oh,
that's wild.
That's funny though. That's interesting about. That's an interesting fact. That's an interesting fact.
I'll tag you.
No, please don't.
Oh my god, there's
Please
this
don't,
chick
please
that
don't,
like
please don't,
she was eating
lobster.
A freaking live octopus. And
Oh,
it was
yeah, I've seen
all
those.
over her face.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about eating live. That shouldn't get stuck in your throat.
Yeah, I can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I ate those though.
But fried though, it'd be hidden. Fried be hidden. Fried. I like octopus though. I ain't gonna lie.
You like calamari.
I like calamari too, but I also like.
You like octopus? That's one thing I don't like.
Yeah, I like it. I like the tostadas de campechana. I love them shit with all the ceviche and all that has the octopus in it. But yeah, it's a ceviche with the octopus in it. I like it. I mean, I don't eat that no more, but I used to indulge in that shit.
Something about the texture.
The
It's just
texture.
rubbery, man.
Yeah, it's
fire to me.
You ate a live one?
No.
When it's fried,
Oh,
have you tried it fried?
I've had it
No, I
fried.
actually haven't had it.
That shit
fried.
gas.
It was good.
That shit gas.
Anything seafood related, I'll eat that.
anything.
Hey, I want my chips with the dip.
I know, bro.
I want
That's
my
just
chips
wild.
with the dip. Hey, they said I was a curse, but now they cursing each other out. Bro, come on, quotable.
What?
What?
Who's chips? Can I have some?
Shout out to Drake, yo.
To
Drake
Drake.
really won
Oh.
a championship. Drake
He
really won
really
a
did.
championship.
Bro,
it's the funniest shit.
Did he customize the trophy?
No,
Or
he's
something like
doing
that?
the rings.
He's doing the rings. Okay.
He's doing the
It's
rings.
the rings.
But it's so funny, like, cause he's really enjoying the moment.
No, yeah.
Like if he played, that's the funniest shit. Like, bro, but those speeches he gave after the games, like look up
We
there.
did that.
We did that. They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a curse, but now they're cursing each other. Bro, that shit was the best shit ever. Like I loved it. I don't care how corny that shit was. That shit was funny. But shout out the Raptors.
I like that shit because like it's big love for both parts. Like they all love Drake and Drake shows a lot of love back. And he customized the jerseys too. You see the OVO symbols on their jerseys and shit. Like that shit's tight.
What does OVO stand for?
October's very own.
Oh.
And I'm an October
I'm
baby.
NVO.
I'm an October baby.
I'm November spawned a monster actually.
October's very on October 28th. No, but the Raptors, man. Shout out to the Raptors.
Shout out to the Raptors.
Oh,
I
did
give
they
them
win?
props.
Yeah, we won.
They won.
They won the championship. They won the championship. And that's so.
I'm proud of them.
It's just dope because it was a fire series to me. I don't care regardless of who won. It was a fire series. I enjoyed it. I actually watched every single game. I was proud of myself because it made me kind of realize I want to get back into watching basketball.
Yeah, same. I had
used
that
to
same.
watch it so much.
I had that same
Chris used
feeling.
to be basketball.
Yeah, I used to play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like for real. And up until like 10th grade, when I started smoking, I stopped all like kind of activities. That was my sport.
But then I got high.
No, dead ass. But then I got high. But shout out to Raptors, shout out to Kawhi, shout out to IE, shout out to Inland Empire. He did that.
For real.
He did that, bro.
Shit.
Yo.
It reminded me of when Cleveland won too. Like seeing that kind of like love and property love shit was like, man, that's good for them. But do you think they're gonna make more comebacks in this one?
You think? I mean, I don't know. I don't think he might resign. I mean,
I don't know.
He
That's
should,
what I'm saying too. He should resign.
I was watching that. He did that speech. You saw the speech that he did today at the parade when he was like, he said, "Enjoy this moment, enjoy this time."
Exactly.
And then he did the laugh at the end. But when he said those words, I was like, he's saying that shit like,
This
just enjoy
moment,
this.
this time.
Just enjoy this, but yeah, just enjoy it. Cause I might be out.
Watching go back to the Spurs, bro.
Nah.
He won't do that.
He
I
might
don't think
sign
he
though. 80% chance he'll resign. 20% chance he'll dip. But shout out to IE. Shout out to the 9, bro. The 909. 951, the 909.
Remember when we were 909?
Yeah, we were 909 before 951. I remember our old house number. It was 909-353-2209. That was my home line. Gas. That's gas, dog. That's crazy.
That's a home line too.
That's fucking crazy.
You
I
old,
miss
bro.
those days, dude.
I am old. I'm old. I'm getting old.
Did you grow up with friends calling you, Renee? Like they would call you to just talk, or
Nah.
Or like,
we all grew up in the hood, so we all slept outside.
You started
Nice.
talking on the phone when you had a cell phone already, huh?
Yeah. When I was 16.
I used to go on
Remember
the party
when-
line.
Oh, the party line! Yo!
What's the party line?
That shit was funny.
Oh my god! Okay, so the party line.
Explain that shit. Explain the party line.
So the party line was, you call this specific number, and you have multiple rooms in this line, and you just
Like a
push,
chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you just like push pound or something to change rooms,
Huh?
and you would just everybody would be on there.
Oh
just
yeah,
talking.
no, it was like a webcam, but on the phone.
And you would just talk, and then you guys would exchange each other's like this is when cell
Yeah,
phones
that
kind
shit
of
was
came
tight.
out.
That shit was
Texting came
fun.
out. Yeah,
Yikes.
dude.
That shit was fun, dog.
That's
That shit
almost
was
safer
fun.
than it is now, to be honest. Because that's by phone. You can't even
Oh,
see each
yeah.
other, you feel me? But nowadays, that should be on webcam and shit. Now I got a word for it. It's called catfishing.
Remember when we used to get phone, like if you had a room line, you get the phone in your room.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
never got
Yeah,
the
the
pleasure
privilege.
of that.
I mean, I did, but
wanted
at the same time, it's like what privacy is it really if you're sharing the house line? So anybody can pick up another phone and hear. But I just thought it was dope that I had a phone in my room. Like I just
That's
thought, at the time it was dope.
That
Especially when I had the wireless ones. Man, I was lit in my room. I had that shit like I don't know. I felt dope.
I always wanted the like lips phone from Lizzie McGuire and shit.
Lizzie McGuire. Hey, you seen that one video where the guy's all like, the guy smoking, he's all like, hey, what's that one girl from Disney Channel? The one with the blonde hair. And like Lizzie McGuire, like, Lizzie McGuire. You ever seen it?
I need that video in my life.
Yo, keep talking. I'm about to find this shit. I'm about to find this shit.
That shit's wild.
Renee!
Hey, Jazz.
What's up?
What's good with you?
How was your podcast, your other one?
My radio?
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah?
I had a guest in there. He was apparently being signed, and he wanted to be on the radio for the first time, get that experience out the way. So when he does an interview for like Big Boy and shit, get it out the way.
Big Boy in the morning?
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. He's on his way, apparently. His name is Young Bones. I don't know if anyone knows what the fuck that is.
Zone what?
Young Bones.
Young Bones?
Yeah.
I haven't. I have to.
Right?
How
I
is
haven't
he?
heard of him either. Huh?
How is he?
How is he?
Like his music and.
It's generic in my opinion. Any kind of like trap artists out there, he sound like that.
Oh,
He has
okay.
an outlook where he had a face tattoo. He got the dreads. You know what I mean? Like he's like 22. You know,
Damn.
he's getting some money, but
My bad.
Okay. Lizzie McGuire.
This video's old, but that shit's funny. He's all high. Oh, let me show you. Yeah, I didn't show her name. That's fucked up. That's it.
oh shit. He was so happy, bro. He was
Yeah,
like,
when he
Lizzie.
Lizzie McGuire.
Yo.
Yo, she's fine now though.
She like,
Hillary Duff's all fucking bomb.
and she does such
For being
good.
a snow bunny, she fine.
She does such good work for like the environment and stuff too. She's a really good person.
She's open.
yeah.
That surprises me too. She's open with her shit.
She didn't sell
Yeah.
out.
Nah.
That's why she's not mainstream no
She ain't
more.
Miley.
She got out.
Nah.
Yeah, Miley's so down.
Oh
But,
shit! Did you guys watch the Black Mirror new episodes? And she comes out in it.
Miley?
She gets like this doll that replicates her and her thoughts and all that, like an AI, you know, of her as a toy. And then she gets put under like a coma or some shit, and then the toy still like can like, you know, respond with what she would respond with.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I was really surprised to see fucking Miley Cyrus on Black Mirror.
Cyrus.
Hey, her dad more popping than her now. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, Drake really won a championship. That's funny. That's so funny to me, dog. I just funny.
What do you mean Drake won a
Yeah,
championship?
'cause, like,
Well, he.
you don't see him on the internet.
Does he
I know
own
you don't
that?
follow like
I-
the accounts that we follow, but like I feel like certain videos, like everyone comes across them
I saw
somehow.
one
Yeah.
of him
Like, come on, you
there.
feel me? Like I feel like
I feel it too.
Drake trends enough to the point where
It's trending
you're
everywhere.
gonna see the video somehow on your timeline,
On
whether
any
it's someone that you
platform.
follow reposted it or something. It's
Yeah.
gonna come across your
I
timeline.
saw one video of him at the games.
I'm
That's
really
it.
curious then. How do you not know half the shit that be going on?
I don't know.
I
Internet.
because I know there's a difference between like not like being in tune with everything, not really caring, not really just always being on IG, but
Being aware.
I'm on IG, you know, pretty.
that's
a
what I'm saying.
lot,
You are
know?
on IG, so you're not aware of a lot of like trending things that are happening.
I just don't like. I don't follow those posts. I don't. I really follow like a lot of like philosophical or just like, I don't know, quote unquote like woke shit, because I love reading that
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I do too though. I follow all that shit too, but I feel like
I tweeted one time. I was like, dude, it sucks when you have woke friends and they tweet beautiful shit and it's hella long and you're drunk and you can't finish it.
nah, I don't be doing all that.
In your own circle like that?
I think I've gotten to a point where I know how to balance it.
Balance what?
I know how to balance like keeping the woke shit and keeping like the regular dumbed down shit. Like I feel like I can balance it. Like I feel like I know, like, because when you start talking, cause I'm gonna use my work for example. I was at work, right, and then I was on my break, and they had something on the news about UFO or something, about space or something like that, and then And I was just minding my business, and then I know one of these coworkers, like I know him pretty well, and the other girl that was sitting with us, I don't really know her at all. And she asked him about like, oh, you're not intrigued with space and anything like that, and they started talking about it, and then they asked me, and they like I don't want people to ask me that, because you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be like, I'm like, I think space is fake, and they're like, what? And I'm just like, I think space is fake, and they're like, so. Like, you don't think, and I started breaking down my logic, and then I said, I'm like, oh, the Earth's flat though, and they're like, oh, you're one of those, da 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 da. And it's funny because I'm like, I'm not saying this shit to convince you to change your mind. I'm not saying this so you can.
I hate when people think that you're trying to do that.
I'm
like,
not.
You're just
I'm
like,
just-
I just want to
sensitive.
inform.
First of all, y'all brought me into this conversation, so and I'm gonna just speak.
Your
Like, y'all
truth.
don't want to do that. I'm like, all right, but you're asking me. I'm going to answer honestly how I feel. I'm not going to just be like, they don't want that kind of answer. Because I know they're not going to expect that answer.
Yeah.
But you never know, because you never know if those people are actually like, oh, you're one of those. Like, thank you, like, me too. So I just talk my mind, but I'm not here trying to make you go research. Like, I mean, if you
Yeah.
do want to, based off what I'm saying, then cool, go do that. But I'm not here trying. But then it's crazy because homie started making me seem like I was the crazy one. Because we started talking about fluoride, and then he was like, "Yeah, Chris, you sure have had a lot of that. I can tell." And I'm just like, "Damn, see, it's crazy how they can flip it. It's crazy how they can really flip that, and
They
like
sensitive,
they make
dog.
me feel like I'm the crazy one, which is
Nah,
cool.
yeah.
I understand already how the game is, like
Yeah.
speaking the shit that I speak or speak.
Shit
just,
wild.
Yeah, I get it. So
Dude, someone
it's just
told me
funny to me.
that I had a lot of fluoride, or it seems like I've had a lot of fluoride. I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude! Like, we are not
No, but
friends
he wasn't saying it like that, because we joke around like that. And he's really just
That's
playing with
cool,
me.
but
Time
like,
out. Take a time out.
No,
What you
because
said.
to him what I'm saying is crazy. So obviously,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's questioning everything, and I'm responding back with like, why do you believe what you believe then? Just because you were taught what you were taught.
yeah.
That's the only reason you believe everything you believe in, because
Yeah,
like
honestly.
you never question anything.
But that's the homie.
Nah, he's not a homie like that. He's just
Nah?
a coworker.
Oh,
He's just a
I feel you.
coworker.
I feel you.
Yeah, just a coworker.
Okay,
Like,
then. That
it's just
flips
people I
the
see at
switch.
work. Yeah,
he
no.
know-
flips it.
does he know
He's
that?
a good coworker of mine. Like, I fucks with him like that, but I don't care if he. I know he's playing around too, but
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But,
But-
does he know that fluoride dumbs people down?
he doesn't know what fluoride is.
Okay, so then
That's the thing.
The way
That's the thing. You feel me? That's
know
the
what it
thing.
is.
That's the thing that they're not. These people
That
are not
man
informed.
tripping.
No, but it's not tripping because he just doesn't know, and he just.
That's fine,
He's
'cause he
just
was
a
taught.
sheep. He's just a sheep.
Yeah.
He's like everybody else, bro.
He ain't the shepherd. Ain't no
There's
shepherd.
just some people that you're gonna come across that. I mean, that's just general population.
I feel you, dog.
You feel me? So it's like.
Yep.
It's harder.
I know how to balance it though. Like when I'm around certain people, it's like, all right, cool. I know y'all not trying to like link up to do like some shit that's gonna benefit us. Like y'all trying to just link up and smoke and drink or do something. All right, cool, bet. I'll make time for that. I got y'all. Like,
There's different
yeah,
podcasts
just
for that
do
shit.
that.
Feel me?
But even like when you're going out to these people and you have conversations, it's like you know what to bring up around certain people.
Yeah, but
Like even when because now like even when I'm around the homies, sometimes they'll be like, oh. They're flat hard, like they try to like mimic or like mock me in a way, like they be hitting me with that shit, but then
Yeah.
and then like,
Your
it's gonna
mom's
get
flat.
like if it's gonna get me upset, but then I'm just like I don't care because I'm not trying to even indulge in the conversation. You feel me?
I feel you.
Like on Saturday, I had Dennis's older brother here when we were chopping it up, and he started questioning me about certain things. Cause I was bringing up this last episode that we dropped the rabbit hole one, and I was telling him how like I've just been tripping at to the point where I was being like, this is the last season. I'm gonna stop this shit. And he's asking me why, like why you thinking like that? And I
Yeah.
didn't want to get into it. I was like, I was just, it's just deep, bro. Like I was just keeping it surface level, but I wasn't digging deep into it. I wasn't explaining myself a lot because I wasn't trying to go in that conversation because I feel like you lose people when you start going down that route.
No, you do.
You feel
because
me?
people are sensitive, dog.
Exactly.
It's sensitive
but
as fuck.
I don't think they care. They don't give a fuck really.
In what terms though?
In
Like,
terms of I'm gonna go look up what you're saying to see if it is facts.
like that, yeah.
You feel
Because
me?
they just believe in one spot and they stick to that one spot
They just believe what they've been taught.
and they defend it.
And that
They won't question it.
that's how I make them stump. Like, I stump them with that shit. I stump them with that logic. I'm like, bro, you only believe what you believe because what you've been taught.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have no answer to that. They're just like
Because it's sensitive.
they
That's
try to paint you like you crazy, like you the one on fluoride because of the shit you be speaking. And to me at the end of
But
the day,
they're the ones on fluoride.
we all on fluoride. You can't deny it.
They're the ones on fluoride.
You use tap water. You on
I do not
fluoride.
use tap water.
I mean, you bathe
I
in
did.
You take that back. Actually,
you shower in what kind of water?
I don't fucking open my mouth in the shower because I know not to.
It's going through your pores.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're right about that, right? Okay, so there's these filters that
Yeah,
I'm
you have a
down
house,
to
you
get.
have a house filter?
No, I don't got it like
That's
that
what
yet, Chris.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. So you are fluorinated.
But I'm not. I'm still like. To me, I don't say that I'm fluorinated or whatever, right? I really don't. I really don't.
And you said
We all have some type of fluoride in us, basically. Like, there's no, like, we're not a, we're,
Yeah,
you're
but-
not a, I mean, you try to avoid it as much as you can.
Of
And if you're
course.
aware of certain things, of course, yeah, that's out, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to toothpaste, yeah, I'm switching my toothpaste. Like, certain things I'm gonna avoid, but at the end of the day, you know, sometimes, I don't know, maybe they have, I'm pretty sure fluoride is in soda. And I drink soda sometimes. Sometimes I drink soda. I'm pretty sure it's in alcohol. Maybe sometimes, maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It's
I don't know. To be honest,
it could be
I don't
addictive,
know. And
Coca-Cola.
a lot of this water, a lot of people, even just water bottles, water should not have ingredients on it.
Nah.
You feel me?
I
So
feel you.
we are some type of fluorinated. We are like regardless, especially this tap water, bro. That's just showering is the worst. That's the worst. I feel like.
Do you guys take hot showers or cold showers?
Both.
Well, yeah.
I do
Like
both.
right now, I'm like in the fresh. I like it fresh. I'm like, cause it feels good.
Yeah.
But wintertime, yeah, not hot, but yeah, warm as hell for sure.
I used to love like hot ass showers, but now like I'm doing my best to switch to cold showers, and it's been like
I love cold showers.
awesome.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It's been really, really good. I just envision myself under a waterfall, and I'm like, I'm under a waterfall. I'm under a waterfall.
I am the waterfall.
And then when I get out of the shower and it's a hot shower, I'm cold as fuck. But if I take end it with a cold shower for at least like a minute, then I get out and I put my towel on. I'm warm and I'm like, all right, cool.
I know the worst. The winters when it's cold and you take a warm shower and you step out the shower.
Oh my god.
That's like what I do. Is I put my little heater in the restroom. Heat up the restroom. And when I get out, I'm warm still, bro. I put my clothes on in the bathroom, and then when I get out, I don't feel shit.
That's dope.
I hate the winter. I'm so glad the fucking summer's back, bro.
I fucking hate
I'm
it,
so
bro.
glad it's 100
I hate
degrees
this
already.
weather.
I'm so glad.
Fuck
I'm so
I mean, like,
happy.
100 out here ain't so bad. I'll take 100 out here than 100 out in New York, honestly.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, what's a 100 in New York like?
It's humid, huh?
Yeah.
Humid?
Yeah,
like
it's just like
muggy.
tempered heat.
Yeah.
But then it hits like 110, it's like, I gotta go back inside. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be out here and shit. Fuck that.
I feel like Cali house for the summer and then Miami house for the rest of the year.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Facto.
I need that 40 degrees,
Facto.
Chris. I need that 40 degrees a week every morning. I need that shit.
I'm
dog.
trying to go somewhere
'Cause
where I
look,
don't have to wear
you can
bra
dress.
hoodies.
You can dress up. Well, that's different. But like, you can dress up warm, bro. Like, if you dress up,
I
like,
feel
less
that.
clothes
I
in the
feel
summer,
that.
it
I
don't
feel
fucking
that.
matter.
I feel that, but you don't want to do shit outside when it's cold.
Really?
No, I don't. I don't.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
I don't.
Because,
I
yeah,
don't
you're
like
right.
being outside wrapped
You're
up.
right. Yeah, you're right. Because like when it's cold, bro, you gotta stay outside and cuddle and shit. You know, like it's like cold weather kind of thing. I mean, and not in all terms cold weather, but like chill
Cuddle weather be inside, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but
For sure. I fucking
not a
love
cold
layers.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Just scarves and coats and tights on tights on tights.
I can't do
That's a
scarves.
secret for us girls, all right? So you guys wear nude tights if you're wearing dresses. Wear about like 2 or 3 and your legs will be fine. And tights under your tights, man. Tights are the secret to keeping your legs warm.
Tights.
Tight.
Tight.
We're gonna get Chris in some
What?
spandex.
Spandex.
Yeah.
Nah,
Green man suit.
Nah.
And then we'll make him a waterfall.
I don't do rituals.
You don't do rituals?
I don't do occult rituals.
So you don't do Father's Day?
Huh?
Mother's Day?
Huh?
Halloween.
That's
Halloween.
That's a ritual.
Yeah.
I mean, kind
In
of.
a way, yeah.
In
It's
a
an
way.
American. It's a Hallmark ritual.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, what am I
gifts for
casting
like gifts.
How is it
Gifts for your mom and dad. Attending their events, being there for them the whole day.
Do you guys take part in
Doing
Black
that.
Friday?
I don't.
You don't get your parents
Nah.
anything?
I mean, no, I don't.
Oh,
That's
not even
fine.
a hug?
I mean, they live across the country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about like a text message?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Off top,
enough,
I
dog.
show
You
love
feel
on
me?
I show love on the IG.
I saw the
show
IG's
love-
post too,
I
bro.
show,
Like,
I
yeah.
shout out my dad. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. I feel like dads don't get enough credit. Like we make a big deal about Mom's Day, Mother's Day, but even all these shits, like all these shits is bullshit. Cause I mean, I appreciate I actually asked my mom that last time because I see like on Mother's Day, I see everyone posting their moms, their pictures of their moms, and giving like these paragraphs and doing all this shit. And I've never really done that. I've never really been one to do that. But so I asked my mom the other day. I was like, Mom, I'm like, well, actually, I think the day that week of for Mother's Day, after I had after I had already called her, and I was like, Mom, you don't get offended if I don't or you don't get upset or offended if I don't post anything about you like on Mother's Day. How you don't get upset or if you don't feel like left out that we don't show you love on social media, because I know you go on your social media and you see everybody showing love to their moms, and I don't do that. And I'm like, because I really hope you don't, because I feel like I show you love and I praise you every day. Like even on this podcast, I already said how much I appreciate my parents and my moms and all that. Like I do that shit on the regular. Like I don't need Mother's Day to do
Just
that. But
say it,
off top,
exactly.
I text her. I give her my big old paragraph. I tell her how I feel and like I let her know. But like doing all that posting and shit, like I feel like people really just show love to their moms that day. I genuinely feel like
Right?
that's like
There's
y'all
only
linking
one
up to go
special
see your
day.
mom
Just
that
one
day.
special
Yeah.
day for that event. It's
And
kinda
I
wasted.
wish I had my mom closer to me so I can see her more often. I see my mom probably like the most 3 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
The most. So. And I cherish all those times. I try to take time off of work. I try to spend time with her or whatever. One time I even flew her out here because I missed my mom. You feel me? So it's just like dads. I didn't see as much though. I don't see as much engagement. I don't see as much people putting up all these things and doing all these nice things for their dad. And
A lot of dads. Have you heard the song?
But,
Daddy wasn't there.
I'm kind of I'm kind of guilty. I'm kind of guilty of it in a way because even like in person, I always show more love to my mom than I do to my dad, and I don't know if that's just like a male thing. Like how you just
Well,
I don't know.
there's nothing that like compares to your mom. Your dad is
That's
like,
true.
But it's just.
But I've even gone to the extent of saying that I like my mom more than my dad.
Well, I mean,
mean,
my mom's a way
yeah.
cooler person than my dad.
No, but it's not even about being cool.
About loving more, I don't know, but my mom is way cooler than my dad. Not cooler as in she's like hip and shit, but cooler. I mean, yeah, cooler as in like we'll sit and she's religious, so we'll sit and we'll talk about her point of view with a religious aspect and my point of view with a spiritual aspect.
Right.
And we'll sit and we'll discuss for 3 hours and it'll be the best conversations. I can't do that with my dad.
Yeah, no, off top. And my mom be telling my dad that because all my siblings, we go to our mom first. If we're feeling away, we express ourselves to our mom. We go ask her for advice first. We go ask her what we should just like I guess advice basically, and it's always her first. Like even when like something happens to us and we want to tell her about it, we go to her first. So and we all have that trust. Like no matter what it is, like we could talk to my mom about anything, like any fucking thing, and she won't feel like just like pushes away. Like what the fuck? Like nah, I'm not gonna help you out with that. And I mean, I don't take advantage of it. I'm not sitting there like, just always, I'm not fucking up all the time and doing all this crazy shit. So, and she's bailing me out of situations. Like, I don't put her through that, So then I'd be kind of different. But I just feel like with my dad, I have that trust too. I have that trust with my dad. I could tell my dad anything. My dad's always been there for us like crazy. And I don't feel like I don't talk to him as much about things. I'm not as open up with him about things. And it's just weird.
Yeah.
But it's trash because they both have been there. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's kind of how we kind of grow up here. Like, moms are, it's just, I think it's also like somewhere in our bodies where we just go to, we spent our 9 months in like the womb, So we're. But back to your Instagram thing, I very rarely, like I posted my dad yesterday, but I very rarely post my parents on the internet because it's like, y'all don't deserve to see my parents. That's private. Like,
I never.
No.
I feel that. I feel that. And I'm aware of that, but I don't feel like I do it all the time. So here and there, I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
Very like.
I don't really mind it. And,
selective.
yeah, even this year, I didn't post my mom at all for Mother's Day. Not even on my story or anything. I just texted her. Like, I actually show my dad love more this time than my mom's. I think I did do a Mother's Day post.
Yeah, you did.
I did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a Mother's Day post. Yeah, I did actually. And I did I even showed my mom love on International Women's Day. I did a post about
Facts.
that. You know, because like my mom's never been one of those women that's like, oh, I want a man that's just to take care of me and my kids. My mom's always like, my parents are a fucking team. They're a team, and it's so dope because my mom always been like she want to go get it, and my dad want to go get it, and we were blessed that my dad's mom, my grandma, lived with us, so she was able to babysit us all the time, you know. So they were able to just go out there and get it. So my mom worked 2 jobs at one point when we first moved to Victorville, you know. So and my dad, you know, even where he is now, like I'm so proud of him. That's just inspiring to me, bro. Like providing for your family, showing me like.
Yeah.
Like this is how not showing me like he's not telling me this is what you gotta do, Matthew. You gotta do it like this, you gotta do it like that. Like nah, his example was like, man, you guys really have provided for us. He's still providing for us till this day. He still does a lot for all 4 of us till this day, you know. And I don't feel like I show him enough of love. Even one time he had texted me and he said, he's like, I don't tell you this enough, Matthew, but I love you. And I posted that shit on my IG, on my story too. And that shit, it was random and it hit me because I was like, man, like that's crazy. And I just put like the crying emojis and I was like, I know you do. And I was like, and I love you too. And I really should express it more. It's like, I know I said things in the past that like, you know, that I've hurt your feelings and just been like kind of rude with you before. And you know, but I'm learning and I'm growing and you're the example to me basically. And he was just like, you know, and it just touched me that randomly, you know, he did that shit. But it's dope.
If my dad were to text me, I love you, well, one, he can't really even text. So if he were to, I'd get that shit tatted. I'd be like, damn. I literally could count on my hands and toes the times my dad has told me he loves me. But I know he loves me.
Right, me
he
too,
provides like a motherfucker, you know?
No, yeah, that's a fact. The actions speak louder than words. Like, real shit. Actions speak louder than words. The fact that, like, you know, we didn't have to settle for school lunches like that. We asked my parents never like asked, what you need money for? What you need money for? And we were just like, Mom, can we get $10 for like for school lunch or whatever for just to spend at school? Here, like if they had it, they give it to us. Like they was never like, oh, what you need money for? Every time, even when I got to college,
Get a job.
even when I got to college, I needed college books. You know, them shit's expensive.
Yeah.
They never questioned that shit. Just get your books. Here's the card. Buy them. And I'm like, damn, like. They used to buy my gas. Like they were never that type of parents that were like selfish. Like we're just working for us. To this day, they don't work. Like my dad told my mom the other day, like, you know, if we didn't help our kids the way we help them, we would have so much money to ourselves. Like we really would be living the life that we want to live. And my mom was like, yeah, but you know, we wouldn't be happy. And they both like, you're right. Like they like, you know, that.
Yeah, I mean,
they like doing it for us. Still doing it for us.
Honestly, when if I ever have kids, but for sure I'm adopting.
Hey.
You have no choice.
No, I have a few beautiful looking candidates that I can choose from that I would like to have.
Like fuck?
You know, no, like a turkey baster maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Wait, you wouldn't fuck? You wouldn't fuck?
Well,
Just experience the whole thing, Jasmine.
Experience the whole thing. I'll be like.
You're a Latina. You're fertile, so you know you'll get. You'll get pregnant first shooting of your club.
I'm turning red. I know it. But for sure, I want to give my kids like everything. You know, yeah. Some people that have parents that made them work hard for their stuff. Okay, cool, whatever, your life. But me, I don't want my kids to ever have to worry about textbooks, have to worry about school, have to worry about gas, have to worry about anything. That I want my kids to just go and do what. I want them to pursue their passions. Honestly, I want them to be happy. I want them. You know, there's no need for a struggle if you have support. You know,
and investing in your kids is the best thing you can do too.
Yeah. Definitely.
And but honestly, like the reason my parents are so giving with us is because I feel like we really have never given them any trouble.
Oh my God, my poor parents, they're like worried every time I go out.
You know, see, like my parents never told me when I started driving at 16. You know, they paid for my driving school. I got my license at 16. I was whipping, bro, and they never asked me. They never told me, oh, let me know where you're going, where you're gonna be at, what time you're getting home. Nothing. I used to always, just because I don't know what made me do it, but I was always just that respectful to the point where I would always ask, because I knew I wasn't paying for my gas, so I would always ask, oh, that mom, is it cool if I go to my homie Benny's house? And then she'd be like, and I would like, she'd be at work and I still call her and be like, Mom, is it cool if I do
That's
this?
so sweet.
And then she'd be like, yeah, it's cool. And if she wouldn't pick up, I'd call my dad. I'd be like, hey, Dad, Mom didn't pick up, but is it cool? Because I thought that'd be like, oh, like I don't want to do that whole, oh, you said yeah, but one said no. I never did that shady shit with my parents like that. I was never that child. None of my siblings. So I would call and ask, and then I would be like, all right. And they would never tell me. They would never give me a curfew, bro. They never said, oh, come home at this time. But I always was home at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, I gotta be home. For real shit. Real shit.
So
And a lot of kids my age, they wouldn't be doing that shit. They would take advantage if they could. They'd be out. They'd be trying to lie about it and everything.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna front, sometimes I would, when it got to a point where they found out I was smoking and everything, yeah, it got kind of a little bit more like tight and it was harder for me just to get out a little bit. And sometimes I'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be at Janice's house, and we really wouldn't. We could be at Benny's house smoking up and shit, like little shit like that, but.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I had to go to night school so I could, graduate. And I had night school, I did, but I didn't have it every day of the week. I had it like Monday and Wednesday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, your girl was like in a different city.
Oh shit. But see, the only reason I never liked doing or try to do something like that was because what if something happened to you?
Oh, bless the fact that nothing did.
I know exactly.
Oh my goodness, I lied so many times that I'm going to my friend Priscilla's house. And she lived 3 blocks down, and I'd go and I'd have my bag and I'd have it full of party clothes, and I'd walk my happy ass 3 streets and then go and fill up a NOS tank and we go party.
Wow.
And I am so thankful. One time her car got broken into and they took everything except my shit. And my shit was in the middle seat and the back seat, but they took everything. It was weird. So yeah, I'm really blessed that nothing ever happened to me when I lied and stuff. And I told my mom now, like, hey, I used to do this, and I want you to know that I'm sorry. I feel bad about it when I think about it, and I love you. And now I don't lie to them where I go. If I go to any like a desert rave, or if I go to a music festival, or if I go to an event, I'll tell them. I'll show them pictures. Not of my outfits, but
Sometimes that's actually kind of smart and safe because nowadays, a lot of women be going missing and shit.
Yeah,
so it's good letting people, where I'm gonna be here. If I don't come back, y'all know where to go investigate or some shit or whatever. Yeah. So that's good, but.
Yeah, honestly, I wish my parents were more tech savvy so I can just always share my location with them,
They didn't have cell phones?
Yeah, they do. They have cell phones. They have like a Galaxy S8 and like an iPhone 7.
But they just
yeah.
On Facebook and then
casino games and YouTube. And that's it. Yeah, that's my mom. She like looks up natural remedies in Spanish and like she it's cute.
That's dope. But that's What about you? Are you pretty open with your parents or?
Sometimes. Yeah.
But is it in your case? Is it weird? Like, because they're they're not.
Nah, I mean, so for the first 2 years it was very weird. I wouldn't tell them shit, and I had my own shit too. So I would go out, come back whenever I felt like it, and they were okay with that. But I knew it hurt them in some form of way because
you felt it or you saw it.
Both, yeah. Especially my mom, like she would always be in the kitchen, like, oh, don't forget this. Like, it's a little lunch bag with food in there. I'm like, that's subliminally telling me you want me to be home more. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I got to grow myself into this home, but I wasn't doing it the right way.
So you were trying to stay out the house
on
purpose in a way?
You were
trying to find ways to just delay you away from home longer.
For one, I wanted to get used to Cali, the environment. I want to know
Where would you go?
What block? I used to go to La Fontana Library a lot because it was safe. I didn't know my block like that, like I didn't know.
That is so cute.
I didn't know a lot of shit. And then I just started sticking around home more. And then that's why it's a regular ass happy family, you know what I mean? And I stuck around it more. So then
do you guys have dinner together?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. How is that?
Yeah, we do. It's amazing.
Really? Do you guys talk at the table?
All the time, yeah.
See, my family's like, my dad's like, don't talk at the table.
Yeah?
And I try to break that rule because I want to communicate,
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You guys eat at the table quiet?
Whenever we do eat, yeah, kind of.
Wow.
I'm the one that usually talks more.
What's crazy? I never really ate at the table with my family at all. Because we all eat at different times. We all got home at different times, so we would eat at different times.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, same here. Actually, when I was like 16 to 18, same here. Because I would come home late and shit.
Do you guys have themed dinner nights?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
I feel like that's white people shit.
Well, they eat together. That's why people shit.
Why people should eat
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How?
Y'all
how
got a
is it
name
not?
for that? Y'all call it white people?
White people ain't as they don't
Yeah, they do.
Ain't that a Hispanic thing though? We all
No.
talk about eating and shit.
I mean, see, my family's like, my dad's really strict and very like, he's, when it comes to being Mexican and stuff, we're not like, my dad doesn't drink with his friends outside until like something blasting music. Like every weekend, it's very rare. You know, my dad's very like, he cares what people think about him. He's very stand up straight. Don't, what are you wearing?
Oh, he's proper.
You know, yeah, definitely.
Conservative.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, he is pretty conservative. And it's so bizarre hearing him say half of the stuff he believes in, because I mean, like, for one, he kind of like likes Trump. And
For what reason though?
he likes the fact that he doesn't want any more illegal immigrants to come in. He says that he worked so hard and they don't want to give him insurance, but yet here are people coming in illegally that get $900 a month for help for rent.
Did your dad come over here the right way?
No, he came over here illegally, but he built an empire. You know, we got really blessed with him. He worked his ass off, and he's like, yeah, my dad is not lazy. My dad is not lazy. My dad is very, very quick, to make shit happen.
How old is he?
He's 65, but he's like,
working?
oh yeah, my dad wakes up every morning to feed the chickens at like 5 a.m, and then he takes off to the apartments to go take care of like gardening, everything. My dad never chills. Like, my dad has no chill. He wants to build for us.
Wow.
But
Wow.
yeah.
So he has like employees and all that, or just
No, because he doesn't want to pay other people. Yeah.
That's smart though.
He doesn't. Well,
Yeah.
but it takes time away from being with his family.
But it invests in the
You
family.
know?
You think he
Yeah.
likes the time away from the family?
I mean, he'll come home and like sometimes it'll just be like arguments, but because he's never home to like be with us and spend time with us.
But do you think he stays out on purpose?
No, he always has something to do.
Well, I know, but do you think he stays busy on purpose to not be home?
I'm gonna stick with no, because there's always something that he has to do or has to fix or has to. There's always something.
That's
he
what I'm
has to do.
saying. So do you think he's always finding something, like trying to fix shit and trying to do things to stay away
I
from
wish
the
I
house?
could say yes, but my dad's the type of person to like wait until something is broken to fix it. So there's always something like going wrong. But I don't blame him though. Shit, I would, and I do. I stay away from home when he's home because I don't want to argue with him. Like,
But that's not. I mean, I'm not. I mean, whenever you want me to stop, and I'll stop. But I mean, I don't think that's healthy.
for me not to want to be home.
I mean,
Or-
or be around him. Like,
I know,
you know,
I
and-
love being around him. I love hanging out with him. I love spending time with him. But when he comes home, I'm trying to talk to him, and he's just like shut off. And
But this is what I mean about the whole keep the balance about like what you want to talk about with who, like what to know what to talk about with who you want, like with who you with.
yeah, so I try my best to like find topic. It's because he's very kind of quiet, and then sometimes he's not. So it's really weird with him. It's like a seesaw. I never know, so I just like, we usually talk about real estate and what we want to do with what he's built and stuff, and we'll go look at homes together to go see, you know, and that to me,
That's dope.
like his quality time with me is taking me to go look at houses and taking me shopping, and I fucking love that. You know, that's his quality time. That's how he knows how to show love.
That's true.
Yeah. He said he's willing to try yoga with me, which is like the craziest thing.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
His muscles are really sore. He works so much, you know. But yeah, what do you what are your parents like, Renee?
That's a good question. What are they like? Shit. Where do I start, man?
You say you do say you love them a
When
lot.
did you get them? Can I say it like that?
When did I get
When did
them?
you get your parents?
When did they find me?
Yeah.
They found me when I was 14 at a job. Well, my dad did. He flew out to New York, and this is territory I want to be kind of settled with. All I'm gonna say is my dad found me first, and I flew myself out here. Luckily, he was here too. I needed a home. He found me a home. So I told you the whole story, but I ain't comfortable saying the whole thing yet. But I'm here.
Yeah, so since 14 then, right?
When I met him, but I was 16, I officially got with him with the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, that's. And I mean, it seems like you're really happy with his family.
Oh yeah, very happy.
And it
Cause like I told Chris, man, I was blessed to have a curfew. I was blessed to have discipline. I was blessed to have all that shit. Cause you know, when kids don't have family like that, it's like, what do you got to be blessed with? You got no discipline and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like you just out there wilding and doing your own shit. That's like you're killed in the streets. You feel me? That's how shit happens out there. But when you got a family that cares for you and loves you, it's different. You know, you can't be talking all that street shit when you ain't about that street shit.
yeah.
When you got a family that loves you. You know what I'm saying?
You're really about that street shit?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, no, you were like, I mean, I know you've told
You
me the
have a
story,
little-
but you know, it
little
didn't seem
piece?
like you were really about it.
Was. I was about it.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I,
I didn't know that. I mean, you told me the story, but like you didn't, you haven't really.
I don't expect. See, look, if I ever brought my brother in here, he's about that street shit, and he'll talk that street shit.
The one you live with now?
Nah. Oh no. This is nah.
Oh.
This is Shavante, my stepbrother.
where's he at?
He's blessed. He's in Pomona.
No way.
He married. He got a kid, but he crippin'. He crippin'. He's about that shit. But I love him. That's my brother.
Dang.
We grew up ever since we was 3, all the way up. He taught me all my shit. That's my OG.
And so when did he come out here? How did you guys like find each other?
It
How
was
did you go?
fucking weird, man. I had a show in it was in Beverly Hills.
What?
And I saw Shavante. I'm like, Shavante? And this man, he had a blue fucking bandana on his shit. He's all coming up to me. He's like, what's up, fool? What you doing? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So we all linked up and shit. And we all talking like, when me and him talk, we always talk about like the past. Like old stupid shit we used to do. You know what I mean? The stupid shit.
Like what happened to so and so? You remember?
Yeah, for real. Like, what happened to CJ? Yo, what happened to Willie? What happened to all them? You feel me? All that shit. And we was laughing about it, like all the dumb times. And he had a girl with him. And that girl was like his future wife and shit. I'm like, okay, it was good, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, good to see. He's doing good for himself. He was a mechanic shop too. You know, he was working on cars and all that shit. Like,
That's fire.
that's
Do you-
fire.
do you
But
go
he's
to
still
that
that hood
house?
shit.
What is that?
He's still hood. I mean, the guy, he's a sweetheart, but like, you took him off the wrong way, you get the wrong way. You feel me? Like, he taught me that too, man. He used to beat my ass a lot. Because I used to be in that dumb shit, but I didn't know like right from wrong. And he used to be an OG like that. Just when I got home, bro, I got it. Because like he knows for a damn well if I did it that way, I wouldn't be here right now. You know, it's either I get the ass whipping or I die. So
Man, Renee was out here shooting dicks.
nah. Add the pieces, dog.
He was out here dumping the asshole where the man is.
In the asshole. Oh my goodness.
Damn, no.
Nah, that's crazy. I didn't know you were really about it like that.
I was. That shit was dumb, bro. That shit was stupid. I mean, at the time, it seems like war, like territorial shit, but that shit was stupid.
I'm
to
so
me.
interested in your concept of good and bad growing up.
Yeah, because I had a lot of people that like taught me what's supposed to be right and wrong, but
Yeah.
I didn't grow
you
up
know?
thinking about right and wrong. You know what I mean? So I just
I can't
didn't.
even imagine how that must have been. And then like learning that what's bad or what's wrong is right, what's right is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How you felt when you
And
were, you know?
And I can thank my brother a lot for that too.
The one you were just mentioning, what's his name?
Shavante.
Shavante.
Mm-hmm.
And him?
Hmm?
That's who you say you can thank for him?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
Shout out to your homeboy.
Yeah,
Shout out to my
his
brother, man.
That's
That's
your
my brother.
Shout out to Aaron.
Shout out to Aaron. Yo, shout out to Aaron too. That's my brother too, dog. Real shit.
Damn.
But yeah, so like my family though, I mean, there's not much to really say. I mean, like my dad, he was this close to being like a vice president as a business. He makes a lot of money, but
Is your dad a machista?
nah.
I don't think you could be a machista and like make a lot of money really. Like you can, but you're like,
Machismo?
machismo.
No.
But because it's like you kind of never go up because going up higher requires a team.
Well, he didn't have a degree either. He only
That's-
finished high school and he made it up that high.
That's what's up.
But that situation where the whole family got lazy. My mom got lazy. Feel me?
Your mom?
Hell yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, she just like she always wanted like vacations, and she always wanted like
she
to
wanted
go out
to,
a
like-
lot. But the thing is, like, my newest Brandon's like his name, my brother, my little brother, he wanted to do everything with him. So he was
That's their biological kid.
Aw,
he's a blessed kid too, man. That kid's smart as fuck.
oh, that's dope. I love smart
Me
kids.
and him are like we're like this too, you know, like yeah.
Does he enjoy your music?
Nah, I mean, I bet he does, but he trolls me for my shit.
But
He
he
trolls
what?
me for my shit. He just
He
trolling. He
trolls
trolling. Yeah. My whole family does it too. See, like, I even told you this, dog. Like, I don't know if they're that supportive of what I do, but I do it.
You
that's
are
me.
great at what you do.
Nah, thank you.
Yeah.
Because like when it comes to like traveling, like if I gotta go to South by Southwest for Texas shit, like they'll give me shit for that shit. You know what I mean? They'll give me shit. I kind of like it though, cause like they're caring about it. You know?
Well, a lot of business-oriented people kind of like look down on artists.
Yeah.
You know? And like that's why I feel like.
Like, how you gonna feel when I make a milli?
Yeah. Your first.
My first milli.
Your first. Your first. No. I listened to this guy called Grant Cardone, and he's like real estate sales guru, fucking dope. You should listen to him, Grant Cardone. But he talks about how like having $1 million is like not even middle class anymore. He's like that's
a
like
fact.
yeah. He's like think about it. Like think about emergency funds. Think about everything. He's like $1 million is not gonna get you far at all. Not if you want to live like a good life. If you want to live paycheck to paycheck and be worried, then maybe $1 million is a lot for you. But if you want to be like safe and secure, then better shoot for like multiple millions.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never stop at $1 million. Fuck that.
Yes.
A milli.
Never stop at $1 million, dog.
Never stop at a million.
Nah.
I wonder if I ever see $1 million.
Of course you will.
I mean,
You're gonna
you
sell
know,
your soul to the Illuminati.
You about to sacrifice my soul,
Yeah.
dog.
I already
You're
got
gonna
it
write
set
my book.
up. You have an appointment next week.
Don't even say that because I believe you. Chada's a witch, guys. That's my theory now. She's a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? You see that laugh? She's a
You see that laugh?
yeah. That's how she looks at you.
Every time I look at you, I gather a little bit of your soul.
Y'all believe in witches?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
The
of
Kardashians
course.
are witches.
Oh, okay.
They're like camping and glamping.
Nah.
You guys know the definition of it? Okay, so camping is camping. Glamping is like you have Wi-Fi, you have a shower, you like, it's like RV, like that's glamping because you have like your necessities. So yeah, so when it comes to witches and the Kardashians, they're like the glamping.
Oh, for sure, I believe it.
You know what I mean?
I believe it.
I'm over here mixing herbs and shit.
No, they're that one demon. What's that demon called, Manny? That woman did this? That woman demon? I told you about the other day, the last time, and you were like, you already knew about it. You had already known about it. There's a name for it. It's called the actual demon. It's like a woman. It's like an actual woman demon that she like lures men in, and they.
Yeah, a succubus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A succubus. Yeah. A succubus. There you go. That's what they are.
Succubus.
They be sucky.
Sucky, pucky.
Squirty.
Oh, you thirsty.
Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy. Nail done, head done, everything did. All right, so what's your favorite song at the moment?
At the moment?
Ah,
Magic,
shit.
new
Me too,
Magic
Jack.
Wand.
I need my library.
Nah, just on the top of the dome.
Ah.
New Magic Wand.
By who?
Tyler.
Oh.
Igor.
Hold on. You we're gonna wait on me for that answer because then it's gonna be all quiet.
My favorite song right now is that Drake and Chris Brown, bro.
What song? They have a song
That
together.
No Guidance.
Yeah.
You got it, girl. You got it.
I like how he starts beef with these artists and he has features with them like the following year.
I know.
It's dope to me though. Like squashing beef like that, I give credit. I give Drake.
Oh, they had beef?
They had to be before.
Bro, Chris about to throw a whole bottle at him at the club.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't be tuned in.
Hey, you guys didn't send me any music to listen
I got
to.
you. Nah,
Also,
I got you.
but
You're not gonna listen
except
to
for
it.
yes, I am. I really like the hip hop you show me.
Really?
Yes.
The hip hop.
I like your hip hop. But I got one of my favorite songs this week is what Renee sent me.
What? Really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Hell yeah. If I have to think about it, yeah, I totally choose your songs that you sent me over anything that's out.
Dog.
Yep.
That's love. That's love. I appreciate that.
Yes. But Lane 8 and Yodo,
I like Yodo.
You like Yodo?
I like
Yay! I'm so happy.
That shit trash.
No.
It's pretty dope.
No, it's
fire.
dope. They came out with a song, and I'm about to peep it, and yeah, it's probably gonna be my new favorite song. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, right now, Renee. DJ Reneezy.
And your sex OD, you got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got.
That song.
Pretty little thing, got a bag and now you wildin'. That shit's so gas, bro. I like when Drake does the singing shit.
Manny's shaking his ass right now. He needs to stop. Damn, Manny, slow it down.
Why you lying?
He's shaking that ass.
You guys, I'm out the rabbit hole.
Hey.
Where the fuck you been, dog?
Honestly, I've been thinking about like the next season already and shit. I'm always here trying to talk about
I feel like
end of the end of the season.
This is our 13th episode, right?
This is the
Or
13th. This is episode
14.
yes, 14.
14?
Yes.
Damn.
Maybe we should maybe come to a little season finale, little break, and then peep some fucking ideas and.
For sure not.
Too early.
I mean, you could call it a day, but I'm for sure,
too early.
not stopping. Nah, 14 episodes. You don't call it a day?
Nah.
That's a little bit. I want to
do it.
master this though. Like the reason I want to really go hard with the podcast is because I don't feel like you could do so many things at once. Like you can't master a lot of things at once.
Especially at 14 episodes, dog.
Exactly, no, bro.
Too
Like,
soon.
and that's why I want to go second gear because I want just more exposure, low key. Like these
experimental.
different people that I have in mind have different audiences, different markets, and hey, just come look at my page, come check it, IE shit, like Riverside shit, like just look at it. But I want to build this platform.
Yeah, definitely.
OBOB.
And that's why I feel like we stand out. And honestly, like if we got our promo right, bro, we can't like this should be. I feel like it'll be more popping in a way. And I'm not blaming you guys for promo either because I don't promo like I should either. I'm not promoting as much, and it's not just you guys. It's also on my part. But we really can run this shit up, bro. If we really wanted to, we could run this shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's doing it like how I'm doing as far as just like homies, local wise. People that I just. That are in touch with me.
Yeah.
Like everyone's starting podcasts and not consistent with it. They're not dropping every week. And I take pride in that shit, bro.
Yeah, you told me.
I take pride in dropping every week.
When you told me we're gonna be recording every week and dropping every week, I was like, holy shit! Like that's on another level. But the more and more we've done it, the more and more I look forward to it. The more and more I'm excited for it.
See, I see you breaking out of your shell too. Like that's dope. Like that's dope.
Yeah.
But that was my whole thing.
Are you ready?
Y'all been ready. I've been ready.
Don't tell me I'm gonna shake my ass on this table. Just kidding. All right, let's
end this episode with a twerk.
Yeah.
End this episode with a twerk.
Y'all ain't ready.
Come on.
Maybe.
You say you wanted a baby.
Coming up.
Do your little scouting.
Scouting.
And hit her up, little goddess, 2 eyes. Or 3.
2. But don't hit me up to make babies, right? Like, that's closed right now.
Nah, we out this bitch, yo. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming every week. And thank y'all for listening every week if you guys do listen every week. And yeah, thank you, Manny, for being here every week. Thank you, everybody.
Shout out, Manny.
Like I said, I'm out the rabbit hole. I'm in a good ass mood, and I'm about to roll up, about to smoke maybe. And yeah, good night to y'all. See y'all next week. OBOB.